What's going on, guys? Welcome to another update about my psoriasis journey. And in today's vlog, I'm gonna actually show you everything super raw. This means that I didn't even do my hair at all today. I woke up about a couple hours ago. This is no creams, no specific meals of any sort. This is what it looks like when I wake up. So as you see, my psoriasis is probably the worst part that it's ever been. And unlike other channels, I actually want to share with you the real truth about all the methods and all the diets and everything that's out there, and all the channels are talking about what they're doing and how it works for them. And you know, everyone is different. Certain diets affect certain people completely differently. I've watched some YouTube channels that talk about, you know, how you need to diet and how they do juicing and how it helps them, and like they do a cleansing from that and it helps. You know what? Maybe it does. And it's super hard to do. And a lot of us don't have the time and energy or efforts to go to the store and do this. It really consumes you to the point that it's either you do that or you have the rest of your life. Kind of, that's what it comes down to, and it sucks. The other things that I saw, and this was like desperate measures at that point, was carnivore, or maybe carnivore, I don't know how to say it right, the carnivore diet. Essentially what that is just meat. And this is the complete opposite from anything we've read about what's allowed for psoriasis, but I researched it and apparently that was supposed to be a complete opposite of what anyone thinks. It's how meat is really good for you. Essentially everything that animals produce and made of, we need to eat. And I actually, you know what? I thought to myself, this is a crazy idea, literally just to eat meat, steaks, and like dairy again. Not as much dairy, but more like meat. And I was like, this does not sound right whatsoever to me. This sounds like it's actually going to be worse, but I have to try it. So I did, and I jumped on literally the day that I read about it. I didn't consult with anyone because I didn't care anymore. I don't want to go to another doctor. I was like, you know what, let's try. So I gave it a try. 2 days in, literally eating beef, chicken, and salmon, like with no salads, no greens, nothing else, just that. No carbs, no gluten. It got to the point I'm like, okay, first of all, this is disgusting. Second of all, I can't even continue doing that. Third of all, I don't know if this was a coincidence because we're getting into the whole winter season, but my face, I don't know if it looks red on camera right now, but it went red. And that redness would not go away. And I'm like, what is happening? What, like, obviously the major switch I had was that I'm eating a lot of meat now, and it's like red meat and all the stuff that we're not supposed to eat for psoriasis. And this was my experiment. I was like, well, if I'm gonna see any effects, if I'm gonna see any changes, then I know that it came from the whole meat switch. It could also be from the fact that I completely switched the meals, so that could also be a reason. It doesn't mean necessarily it was meat. So obviously, goes without saying, I didn't like the results. But what really scared me, well, I guess not even scared, that's not the right word. What really concerned me was the fact that I went to the gym as usual, and I jumped on the weight scale and I realized that I've lost 10 pounds. I have been trying to gain weight, unlike most people probably out there trying to lose weight, but I try to gain weight. And I've been trying to gain weight for the past 2-3 years. And it's not necessarily just going to the gym and eating a lot, it's more like I've been stable at the same weight for the past little while. And I was like, when I lost 10 pounds, that opened my eyes. I was like, shit, I've been eating really bad. And when I say bad, that means like I've been eating so lean and so concerned about the psoriasis to the point that I've lost weight. Now, the problem with psoriasis is, if you lose weight, it could be a good thing for, like, you know, if you're overweight and you're losing that. But if you're fit and you're losing weight, now you're getting into a danger zone of, like, you know, your body's not happy, it's not functioning the right way, you're losing the potential, like, really important nutrients and really important parts that should be there. And that's when I realized, you know, eating salad, eating chicken and quinoa every day doesn't sound like I'm getting everything I need. And eating fruits, I've eaten every fruit you can imagine, like bananas, apples, like berries. I threw it all in a mix. Then I read that I'm not supposed to eat like red shade and nightshade, so I cut that out too. And I just ate everything, and I even read bananas are not allowed, but I was like, you know what? I can't keep restricting everything. So I tried, I tested things, and I was like, okay, well, let me do 2 weeks of eating healthy again. And I ate healthy, like just like the 90-day journey when I first started the channel. I ate only good stuff. I'm talking like no fries, no deep fried stuff, like nothing bad. Like no spices of any sort, no like sausages, like red meat, no alcohol. Tried it for a full 2 weeks. Now that's not enough for anything. We both know that. And matter of fact, I've seen a lot of videos that say that when you do try something like that, you will see things get worse, and then they'll start to get better rapidly. Now, maybe that's the case, but I have been eating healthy my entire life, and mostly, even right now, before this video, after this video, I'm eating healthy. I don't eat bad stuff, I don't eat bad food. Like, you know, if I eat a little piece of chocolate, I highly suspect that my psoriasis is affected from that little piece of chocolate. And I know, you know, yeah, we're supposed to restrict it 100%, but like if that one little piece of chocolate or that one fry that I ate at a restaurant taken from my buddy's bucket of fries, I highly doubt that this is what's gonna cause the flare-ups. Right now, my psoriasis is at the worst state it's been in. Like, now as you can see, it's not like horrible. I can still be in public and I'm not self-conscious of it whatsoever, but it's bothering me. It's all over my arm. It's like on both arms actually. It's coming on the side of my body now. Like it's all over the side. Now again, it's just dots. It's not like it's huge flare-ups. It's not like, you know, people question what's happening or what's going on, but it's enough for me to be uncomfortable day to day. I'm talking, I'm like walking right now with the camera and I can feel every single dot that's came out in psoriasis, and it's, you know, it's not even just itchy. It's more like I don't want it there, obviously, right? So what am I gonna do, and what is my whole point of this video aside from just an update? The point is that I don't let it get to my head. And unlike I hear a lot of stories how it gets to depression and people like don't do like the social life of it and they kind of hide from everyone and they try diets and creams and so on. The most important part is to not let it get to your head. Like the moment you believe that you're like, I have a problem and I am sick and this is a disease that's not gonna go away, the minute you give in, things are just gonna go worse. And I truly believe that. Like, if you keep telling yourself and be negative, hey, this is horrible, I can't live my life, it's gonna get worse. Now, in my case, I know it's not gonna get better anytime soon, but at the same time, for some weird reason, I keep telling myself it's gonna go away. It's gonna go away tomorrow. It's gonna go away next week, but it's gonna go away. It has gone away before. If you look through my channel, if you go to the very beginning and then you go through the videos, you will see that it actually did get better at some point. To the point that it actually, most of it went away. And that's, I would say, like probably 4 or 5 videos ago. And that's when I was like, shit, this was probably the best condition I've been in a while. And all of a sudden after that period, it started to progressively get worse towards the winter time. Could be the winter, could be a change of stress of some sort in my life, could be some new fruits that I'm eating or new regime that I'm in. I don't know what it is yet. The goal of my channel here and the goal of the rest of my videos from now on is to literally give you those honest updates, honest opinions about what I think about other channels, like opinions of what they're doing. And then to tell you exactly what am I doing next and what are the things that I'll find out throughout my journey. Again, I hope that throughout those videos at some point you will see a solution that I found, and it will be a real one, and it will be not just like, hey, you should do this cleanse, hey, you should do this diet. It will be a solution that actually works for all of us, and it wouldn't just be like, I've tried this new medication or I've tried this new cream and here it is, it worked. Because that might only work for me. There is a common denominator. All of us have something similar. All of us have something that is caused by the same reason. The majority of us found ways to treat it that works for them. But the common denominator is that if we all did the exact same thing, it might not help us, but it might reduce the symptoms. And what I mean is, if we all reduced our stress, if we all had more sun, if we all ate perfect, if we all had the right cream that has no addition chemicals to it, if we all use the right soap, like if we all did that all together, I'm telling you, it would have got better for all of us. But like, that takes commitment. You need to literally do this day in, day out, think about it, and not let it stress you out, because it's like a closed loop, right? So again, my channel is not like, you know, an educated one that, you know, I read books about it, like I see some people talk about how they found out and research stuff. I'm telling you legit from personal experience of how I'm feeling this and how I'm experiencing this. I have a dermatologist referral right now that is only going to be available in November from now, which right now is, as I'm making this video, is September or almost October. So I have to wait a month just to submit the facts or whatever that my doctor is supposed to send out, just to get an appointment that will be only available 6 to 9 months from now. So that means for roughly the next year, I don't get to see a dermatologist. And this was the this is a third dermatologist that I'm going to be seeing over the last 5 to 6 years. And the reason I want to see a third one is because I want a third opinion. I want to get him to tell me, here's what you need to do, and I want it to be a similar reason what my second one told me, and that way I'll know, you know what, now I have a common answer, so now I know what I need to do. Maybe they all have the same answer because they're just tired of psoriasis, but one thing I can say is from my experience from the past, when I did the UVB light treatment, I went to the dermatologist and I did it every day. I felt like he was burning off. It gave me a tan. It was burning off some of the skin. Sure, it did something. Can't tell you and pinpoint that that was the solution, but I can tell you it was definitely a bonus. After about a month of doing the light therapy quite often and following the schedule that they set for me, it kind of started to you know, calm down, and then I started the channel, and then we saw what happened there. But overall, I still don't know what it is, and every video I'm gonna go through from now on, it's not gonna be every, like, I don't know if I can post a video every week because there's no point. Next week from now, you're gonna see the same thing on my skin. And yours probably haven't changed either in a week either. So like, I wait for like significant changes so I can give you a value in the next video rather than just keep posting stuff. Now, when I do get down to the bottom of this, and when I do find out what it is and how it affects generally everyone, and when I do find out the exact method that works, you'll be the first to know. And I want to make sure that you hit that like button. I want this channel to blow up to the point that people open their eyes and realize, you know what, you're not alone. First of all those videos out there claiming they have a solution, they're consultant in psoriasis now and they're not even authorized to do that. I mean, it's up to you if you want to pay people that money and get the consultations that work for them, but will it work for you? I don't know. Will it potentially improve? Maybe. But like, I would say most of the people out there are just like me. They are suffering from this condition. They try something, it coincidentally could have worked, it might have actually worked because that's the right way, and they just assume they know now that it works for everyone because of their experience. You can't take for granted the fact that it's not working for everyone the same way. Guys, I really hope this video helps you kind of open your eyes a little bit and see what I'm up to and see how my body is reacting to psoriasis. See, this has been bugging me a lot, and I'm not just sharing this to complain. I am sharing this so that I can view this in a month and be like, wow, this is what I had and now it all disappeared. I really hope I go back to this video and I'm actually gonna be smiling, saying, wow, this actually did work. Anyways, I hope you guys like this quick update, and I'll see you in the next video.